So, just like we did with the other two teams, if you want to just give an opening statement just about how the afternoon went.
Yeah. I think we played as hard as we possibly could. It was a gorgeous afternoon. I was really proud to see our bleachers packed to capacity and overflowing, and amazing support from the Trinity community was overwhelming, to be honest with you. We practiced all week with crowd noise because I knew we were going to just rock the house, and I think we did. And these guys have got so much support from their fellow students on campus. They've been rock stars all week, and just to play in front of that number of people, I don't think I've ever had as big a crowd for a field hockey game. So the atmosphere was just electric, and couldn't have asked for a better, on our own home field. We wish we could have delivered the result. So it was amazing.
So Kaylin, you've been a big part of this team, for the last few years. It's been a tough couple of years with COVID getting in the way, and you guys not really being able to do, everything that you could to prepare for this year. So, taking the spring, going into this fall, do you think your expectations were met as far as how your teammates were able to work through adversity and make it to this stage of competition?
Definitely. This was a dream, this opportunity to play. I never really expected to be in this position. I played like 4 years. It's something that we dream about, but it's always we set goals to be the season, and they're always next tournament and next champions. But this is the next level, and I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity. And we were so fortunate last spring and throughout the year. Last year, we practiced all during COVID, and then be able to get on the field this summer and really come together as a team. And it's really hard not playing competition because you don't have the road trips or quick memories, and you don't have all those bonds that you form. But I think our team really came together and made so many young, fresh, talented faces that are so eager to bring such success to this program. So I'm really, really excited for what they're going to do. And this whole tournament's been a dream for me, and I'm just very grateful for this opportunity to be able to play at this level.
Coach, a few blips the last couple of years and even to start this season, but the last two games specifically, once you got into NCAAs, this team really turned it up a notch and was playing at a caliber that I don't know if anybody thought they would be playing to this caliber. This was a very hard fought game, but walk me through the season just as far as kind of how you were able to overcome some of those obstacles and really get this team going at the right time.
Yeah, I think for all coaches, we talk about having second year, first years. So our sophomore class is really just another first year class because they've had no competition. And so that just makes us even younger than normal. And we don't have a big team. We're only 20 strong. There's not a huge depth there, so we didn't know, how would the young players step up. And I think they were pretty green at the beginning, and they had to jump in with 2 feet. I think today maybe got the better of a couple of them a little bit, just the atmosphere, and I don't think the pace of the game had anything to do with it. I think we played, toe to toe with Hopkins, and these guys would dress and go out and play them right now again if we could. I think it was close. So sorry. But yeah, I think just they've worked really hard in practice to go as hard as they can against each other. And when someone's got to defend Kaylin, they're defending one of the best players in the country. So they've got to be the best defender in the country, and that's every day trying to get people to play at that level. It's come from them more than it's come from me. I'll orchestrate the drills, but these guys have huge hearts right now, and we always say outperform where we should. And I think one thing that Trinity does is we might not have all the names and all the talent, but we've got bigger hearts than anybody in the country. And so we'll go down fighting. Sometimes it'll go in, and we were just a little short today. I thought that last shot was going to tie it.
Kaylin, last question for you. When you look at this and you reflect on it, the last few days leading up to this game, how important was the support of having your whole community, having all of your classmates, your friends, able to come watch this game and truly enjoy it, for what it was. How big of an impact is that for you to be able to take away?
It was incredible, and it was really emotional actually to see one of my friends who like play other sports, like all ball sports are done at this point, like never seen go hockey games, like everyone was like good luck in your games, and like it's not like a big sport that like the whole school comes out to the games and stuff, so it was just like incredible experience to see like literally everyone I know, like probably my entire grade who like isn't playing their sports right now was there like supporting, like with signs and like big posters with like my face on it, and like I don't know, it's pretty emotional to like for last game.
Coach, last question for you. You're able to take a team that hasn't lost all season toe to toe. If you're to play them again, 20 minutes from now, nobody knows what the score would be. There wasn't any sort of lopsided victory there. What does that say about this team and moving forward with your teams in the future? How do you think that, this game will help prepare them for, more success down the road?
Well, I said at the very end when we came together that, we're winners by even getting here. We talked about that in the locker room. We've already won. And so making it to the national stage where your name is now the last 4 teams in the country playing, and to play Hopkins is undefeated, and I think they're probably feeling a little bit lucky to get out of here with 1-0. But our team now knows that they are a name that everybody in the country is now talking about. It's not just a fluke that we got an at-large bid. We earned it, but then we performed. And I think the first quarter we were a little bit like, ooh, it's a little scary out there, and then we settled in, and sometimes it takes a while for us to really get going, and then when we did, we just couldn't quite put it over that line today. So I think people will now be hungry, and sometimes you have to experience this to be hungry, because you've got to work in the off season to be really good. With a little bit of luck, I might have a couple of the seniors thinking about a 5th year, so that's my hope.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys, on making it this far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.